Hello YouTube world, it's been a while. Sushi Elvis today, and we are soft flattening this island. I coined the term soft flattening because we're only doing about a third or a fourth of it. It's just this residential area here, and then that little orchard in the bottom corner. But it still took like 5 hours, so let's do this. This is also my first voiceover. Since 1, this took 5 hours and you're not watching that, and 2, I did get a real microphone instead of just using my laptop built-in microphone. So if your ears are not bleeding, or if they still are, just let me know. So my first step with this was to get all my junk off of the floor, and probably the most annoying thing was running out of storage room, which I'm sure is everybody's pet peeve, I guess, when they're renovating their island. Let me tell you, there was a lot of junk everywhere, and this is what my house looks like. So I've already been dumping my junk everywhere, and look at the cute boys. I came in 10 minutes before close just to hear the music, so if you haven't gone to Nook's 10 minutes before close yet, do it. It's super cute. So after I picked up all of the junk, well, there was still some junk everywhere, but I do dismantle all of the fencing, which was pretty satisfying. There's a lot of satisfying sped up clips in here, but they are very sped up, so if you're uncomfortable with that, that's pretty much the whole video. So if that hurts your eyes or something, feel free to just listen or just click away. I will not be offended, because I'm bothered by that sometimes too. I've unfortunately been having a lot of burnout with this game. So I got the game the week it came out, and I've played every day since until August. And then I kind of fell off, and it's sad because I was looking forward to fall and the Halloween season the most. Like, I was so hyped up for it, and I think I've only played 3 days this month. And it's been like the stream I did and then the 2 days that it took to finish this. So that's pretty sad. I'm pretty sad about that. So hopefully with all of these life changes that I got going on, I can play some more and make some more content, because I do like making these videos and interacting with you guys. So let's do some more of that, I think. Okay, so this is the storage trick that I figured out. Just, if you got an empty room, just throw a bunch of stuff all over the wall. Like, all of it. I think I cleared out my entire wall-mounted inventory, just throwing it on my walls. I did my kitchen and my basement too, but I don't think I showed that. And look, it just opens up so much space. This was supposed to be some kind of market street, but I never did anything with that. And then this was supposed to be my rock garden, but yeah, if you have burnout, there's no way you're getting a rock garden done. I have so many extra DIYs. Let me know if you're looking for any. So I've watched other people flatten their islands, and they always put all of the buildings on the beach. So I just assumed, hi Mose, my kitty says hello. I just assumed that was gonna work for me, and you'll see later that it did not. So I cut down all of these trees for no reason. But what are you gonna do? I love that Ozzy has his own like magnificent orchard, and everyone else is just living in the housing community. Oh, hello. Mose thinks she can eat the microphone. Sorry. Yeah, and then I just jumped right into moving the villager houses. I just had to move Bella first. Like, I just had to move one just to know that I can do it, you know? Gave me the strength to just uproot everybody else. I was sad to chop down all these fruit trees because I like fruit, but I couldn't find anyone who wanted them, and I already have an orchard. Oh, sorry, Mose. No matter how good quality of a mic I get, you will probably always hear my cat making noise. It's just inevitable. Chop all these bad boys down. It took so long, man, just like all of it. Sushi Elvis is the mood. I can't believe I did all of this watching it back. Anyway, while we're watching this, my probably biggest life update is that I quit my job. I made a joke that I would quit to pursue like full-time crafting in YouTube, and then I actually did it, and so now I actually have to do that. Because I can't just not have a job. So, I mean, I didn't leave for no reason. The job was getting pretty bad for my mental and physical health. Yeah, but I also just kind of needed a break, and I wanted to spend time doing the things I love, so now I have unlimited time to, you know, make content and do some arts and crafts. So I'm really excited. Oh, okay, this is when I started moving the villager houses for good, and I realized that the beach method was totally not gonna work. I think Frida and Bella were the only houses, well I guess Tipper did too, that actually fit on the beach. Like you can see me struggling everywhere, and every space was just one block away from fitting. So I ended up crowding Ozzy in and just bordered his orchard with his neighbors' houses. So hopefully he doesn't mind. Tom Nook was so done with me at this point. Dobie's has a special place in my heart, so he got to live a little closer to me. And since there was space right next to my old rock garden, I figured I would make that his temporary area, maybe his permanent area. And I'm honestly trying to get rid of Zucker, so I just kind of threw him here, because I don't know what to do with that beach anyway. And now we deconstruct all of their yards. I did have their yards personalized to their interests, so I'm kind of sad to see that go, but now they're getting entire areas and attractions based on their personality, so I don't feel that bad. I also cannot stand digging up all of the plants and things. I have, I think, 5 flower drops on my island. You can see my house is surrounded. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I just don't know what to do with all these flowers. I want to use them, but just not now, you feel me? So if you can't tell, I did change the patterns that were in this rock garden, and now they're replaced with all of those random patterns. It was just a mess, so I decided to make that my pumpkin patch since I have to tear this down anyway. Big sad that I don't have many pumpkins yet, but I swear with this new free time that my island will be Halloweenified by Halloween. You can mark my words. Oh, another thing I want to do is start streaming more. I did stream the fall update, and it was honestly kind of a mess, but like not as bad as a mess, not as bad of a mess as I expected it to be. And it's something that I want to do more often because I just like talking to people and playing games. And since it's a little hard to do that with in-person friends right now, this is really great. More streams, more videos. If anybody's watching out there, just let me know in the comments what you would like to see. And I also mentioned crafting. I do have an Etsy shop that I started probably 5 years ago, just for jewelry is what I started out with. So everything I've made it a long time ago. But now that I have some new hobbies now, and some more products to sell. So I am rebranding my shop on November 1st to start selling all these new products and just kind of get rid of the old aesthetic I had going. So I'll post the link to my shop in the description to this video if anyone wants to check it out, because there's a lot of changes soon, and that will be probably my main source of income for the next month or so. Who am I kidding? Probably until the end of the year. So yeah, support me if you want. Or not. I'm not your mom. And we got more flower dumps. Probably the most tedious part, but also the most satisfying to watch, is all of the terraforming and the path erasing. This was just like, my brain just shut down and no thoughts, just path for about 2 hours. But it is kind of satisfying to watch it back, so I guess it was worth it. Look at all my poor villagers living side by side. Teddy and Eric have pretty, like, very, very similar houses. I think I might get rid of Eric at one point. But I don't know. I just don't know. I've been wanting to see some more comments on my videos, so if you guys watched to this point, go ahead and let me know what's up in your life, if there's something cool or exciting going on. Or if there's not, you can talk about that too, but I'm here for all the positive changes that we can come up with. Even if it's something cool, like you got out of bed today, I'd say that's pretty cool. That's a pretty positive event. I've been there before, and that's exactly why I am taking this time for myself now. Also, rip to my rainbow hyacinth walkway. I will recreate it somewhere, sometime. And now the paths. Goodbye. I was so proud of this residential area when I first made it. And like, it is a good idea if I had ideas for other places all over my island. But the only things I can come up with are like little areas that my villagers can run based on their personalities, like Ozzy's Orchard. Which, if you want to watch the speed build of that, I will link it in the description as well. Because that's the only really finished area on my island. And I think I'll just sit back now and let you guys enjoy the final steps of this soft flattening of my island. Just kidding, this is getting kind of boring, so I might try to keep talking. This went a lot faster in my head. But yeah, I hope everybody is doing well. I've really found a great community through Twitter, through the Animal Crossing Twitter community. Everybody there, almost everybody there. It's generally a pretty great group of people. Everyone's very supportive and cool and fun to talk to. I've been lacking social connection these past few months, like I'm sure a lot of us have. So it's just really great that a lot of us can bond over the love of the same video game, or video games in general, or art. And it's really great. I started YouTube because I was quarantined for a few weeks and had a capture card, and I never thought that I would start a YouTube channel, and now I have one, if you couldn't tell. I did reach 100 subscribers last week, which was really cool. I know it's really not a lot at all, but I remember freaking out when I got 10 in my first month of making videos, so I just think that's pretty neat. If you don't, that's fine, but I'm pretty proud because I've had a lot of fun here, and I can't wait to now have even more fun and keep growing and making friends. Maybe someday finish this island. Probably not, but you know, maybe work on it every now and then. No biggie. By the way, quick terraforming trick. I'm sure almost everybody knows this already, but do not go one row at a time, because then you'll be making all those little half cliffs, and you'll have to do, see like what I just did right there, and you'll have to do twice the amount of work. And that's a no-no. Don't do that, just do this. Whoops, ignore those spoiled turnips from who knows how long ago. And there goes all of Dobie's privacy. I'm sure he won't mind. How could they make a character so wholesome? Just wondering. I just cut as far back as I could into these unfinished parts just to give myself enough room. And oh my gosh, look at all of this room. So much room for activities. And there will be activities, I promise. And sometime I will do something with this. But you know what? This was a big accomplishment in itself. Just clearing out all this space and playing for so long. And I'm pretty proud of myself. So let's look at this map. Look at all that space I made. Like, that's, you know, that's pretty impressive. Now I have all this map and all of my unfinished parts that I didn't clear out today. I can make this work. Let's make a cool island that I will love. Thanks for tuning in and hanging out with me. And I hope to see you guys again very soon.